What is up, fellow YouTubers? It's your sexy goth bad boy, KingCobraJFS, back at you with another video. Last night I went over to hang out with Angie Walt, and then I hung out with Scotty McPotty, and homeboy Scotty. It's just, that's the nickname one of my other friends gave him, which I thought was kind of funny. But then I went and hung out with Phil and Bree at the end of the evening, and I actually called Phil the other day, and I was like, "So when's your birthday, man? I'm making you this cool gift." And he's like, "Oh, it already happened." And I'm like, "Dude, I feel so bad." And I told him, I said I was gonna make him a wand to make up for it, right? And he's like, "Don't feel bad. A lot of people forgot." So yesterday I showed up and I was able to give him his birthday present. I tried calling him, but he wasn't home, even though he left the light on. And I put the wand and wrapped it in like 10 plastic bags and then tied it to his doorknob. And then his neighbor came by and said, "Oh, yeah, some dude named Josh tied it to your doorknob. Do you know him?" "Oh, yeah, we know him." And then, yeah. Long story short, me, Bree, and her boyfriend Phil went up to CY Liquor Store and we got a big ass bottle of Jack Daniels. And then before that, we went to Loaf and Jug and got a couple of 2 liters of Dr. Pepper, and then to mix with it. And then went back to their place and I had like 5 or 6 like tall ass fucking cups of that shit. And between it might have been a half gallon if I remember correctly. One of those not like stupid big, but pretty fucking big bottles of Jack. And between the 3 of us, we definitely polished it off. By the time I left, there was enough for maybe like 1 or 2 more drinks. And I'm like, yeah. So I had a good night last night, hanging out with friends and such. But anyways, I got a comment or 2 about my rant video in question. Someone commented, "Why do you care so much about dating?" And I'm like, I don't. I care about helping couples out. I don't know why I care. Because every time I see couples fighting over relationship bullshit, or if I hear about it, it makes me laugh my goddamn ass off. Like, despite the fact that I'm single, oh look, you're just as miserable as I am because you're fighting with the other half. Ha! You know? So part of me gets off when I see couples fighting. It makes me go, single life. A lot of my friends are envious because I'm single, and it makes me laugh my ass off. I'm like, that shit's fucking hilarious, right? Like, I've had enough pussy in my lifetime so far to know that I like it. I like getting laid by chicks. That's my thing. But right now, I don't want any. Like, right now, I'm content with being single and sexless, you know? And that's the right attitude to have. You have to be content with it, otherwise, it'll eat you alive. Especially if you haven't had sex in a year and 5 months. 6 months, 5, 6 months. 1 second. I gotta take care of something. I'm not going to the bathroom. Just calm your tits, YouTube. I should have taken that before starting the video, but man, my nose hairs were getting a little bit long, so I'm like, I gotta go into the bathroom real quick and just take care of that. Kind of get my nose hair trimmers and be like, the little fucking teeny tiny ass scissors that I stick in, Believe me, I love getting pussy as much as the next heterosexual male. However, and this is the fucking truth of it, sex doesn't just come with you might get her pregnant if you're not careful. It also comes with drama, STDs, double standards, and strings attached. You feel me? The whole point of these fucking videos is to help both genders understand each other just a little bit better. A fucking I'm so secure with being single that I don't want to get laid. I really don't. Believe me, I'm a sexy goth stud. This dick right here is God's gift to women's pussy. So if I really wanted to get laid, it wouldn't be that hard for me. Oh, that's narcissistic. Screw you. That's being confident. Oh, that's too much confidence. Huh. You're stupid. I wouldn't be wrong, except I'm bragging because I know what I got. And for one thing, and for another thing, I've never heard a single woman complain after I've made love to her. Not one. In fact, my last girlfriend said, thank you. And I'm like, for what? She goes, for ending a streak of bad sex for me. And I'm like, oh, well, thank you. You ended my dry spell, you know? But fellas, it's not the size of your boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Sometimes if your dick's too big for her taste, she won't let you go anywhere near her. She'll be like, get that thing away from me. Not every woman wants a monster cock, I'm just saying. There are some women who are going to be like, oh, fuck to the no, that's going to stretch me out, get that thing away from me. And then literally you're being cock blocked by your own cock. You know what I'm saying? Because life is full of funny shit like that, YouTube. If I'm making love to a woman, I want to take my time and enjoy it. You feel me? Have a little foreplay going. Nibble on her earlobe. Make out with her. Feel her up. Do a little bit of dry humping. You know what I'm saying? Fucking build up to it. You know? That's how I am. I don't give a shit about getting laid, but trust and believe, I'll give good advice anyway because I feel like a lot of people could benefit from it. You know? Fucking pipe stem's clogged. So instead of using a pipe cleaner, I use a paper clip. Yoop. Just because I could get laid if I actually tried doesn't mean I should try. You feel me? Take your time on the dating scene. Don't be in a rush to find companionship. Because I walk around town just doing my thing. Maybe I'm going to dinner with my family or some shit. And I go to a fucking restaurant to eat dinner with my family. And waitresses be checking me out like, that's a sexy goth dude. I'd totally date him. Just saying. You know, when you get a number of chicks saying shit like that about you, I tend to think, old King Cobra turns on the charm, and I guarantee you, most women can't resist, because, you know, I have enough confidence that I'm not afraid to be myself, which is something a lot of women look for in a man. Trust and believe that. Straight up, women go, well, what are you into? What are your hobbies? I'm like, well, occasionally I play video games. I make YouTube videos. I make music. I sing. I play guitar. I craft wands. I occasionally practice ventriloquism. And I also practice my own branch of magic. Yeah. And some chicks are going to be like, that's a weird combination of hobbies. And some chicks are going to be like, oh, check this out. He's got a creative side. Like, one of my friends told me, like, dude, you shouldn't talk about wands so much in front of chicks. And I'm like, why, dude? And he goes, it's kind of a panty pull-upper, dude. Chicks think that shit's nerdy as fuck. And I'm like, yeah, but the chicks I've talked to, they ask me about my wands. They're like, what's that in your pocket? And I pull it out, and they're like, oh, that's pretty. What is that? I'm like, it's a magic wand. Oh, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, I made it myself. Oh, right on. So, like, I don't know. My friend says one thing, but some of the chicks I've talked to here in town would disagree. And it never fails. Every time I unclog my pipe, I get pipe gunk on my lip. Ugh, yuck. I want to say one thing right now. Excuse me. You ever had sex with your girlfriend while taking a nice, hot, steamy shower? Oh, you don't know what you're missing out on. Shower sex is bomb. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. Especially if you have a fucking shower that's big enough for it, huh? You both feel good because you're spending time together. You're growing closer to one another. The hot water dripping down both your bodies. The hot water relaxes you and your other half's body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My stomach's growling. It's like, well, if my stomach's growling, maybe I should fix this. Anyways, tubes, thanks for watching my pipe thoughts. Catch you later. And like I said, it's not about whether you're single or not. It's about respect.